Hi, Fred, FR5ED here for Craft Beer Adventures. Still have a silent 5. Once again, this is from Unibroue, and this is called Don de Dieu, which means gift of God in French, apparently. And this is a triple wheat, weighs in at 9%. And here's some information on it. Don de Dieu means gift of God. The Don de Dieu is the ship of Samuel de Champlain, as he was commissioned by the King of France to explore the vast and inhospitable land called America. I mentioned it weighs in at 9%, only 10 IBUs. So again, I think hops were something, they just spoke the word over the brew kettle, and that was about it. Comes in at a 97 overall and 95 in style on Rate Beer after 1,605 ratings. On Beer Advocate, it came in at 93, which is outstanding. After 2,606 ratings, the brothers rated it a 94. So, interesting. Now, I don't have the proper glass for wheat. Sorry about the sunlight out here. It's almost in my face. I'm hanging in the shadows here. I'm going to be using a tulip because I don't have a Pilsner glass or a wheat glass. I could have used a shaker pint, but I just figured I'd grab a tulip because this is going to lean towards the Belgian style, is my suspicion, since the other Unibroues I've had were all in the Belgian camp. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Very light, as expected. Not going to get much in here. It's just going to continue to foam up there. More clear than some of the other Unibroues. I think the others I had were bottle conditioned. This is a little clearer, but still, if you can get some of the sun coming through there you go. You can see there is a bit of haze there. Lots of carbonation though. Good grief, I got a 25 finger head there that's mostly dense. Let's take a smell. You know, I say there's no hops there, but there's a definite lemon smell. Maybe from the yeast, but I'm suspecting it's from the hops. Aromatic hops, certainly not bittering hops at an IBU measurement of 10. Yeah, so it's a combination of a crackery, bready, biscuity smell with lemon, like lemongrass. Not very complex. Those are the aromas that I get. Let me try a taste. Once again, I believe the same yeast strain may be used in these Unibroue ales. This one has a little more sweetness, a little bit sour. I think, again, from the yeast, the particular yeast strain, which is probably a Belgian yeast strain, is my guess. This is a little more sweet than the others. Not sweet, but it seems to hang in there a little longer. Instead of being dry finish, it's still got a little touch of sweetness there. There's some lemongrass flavor in there. It pretty much translates the aroma of the biscuity, bready, crackery type malt and the lemongrass aroma translates pretty much into the flavor. It's not dry, it's got a little more sweetness. There is that sour edge, perhaps from the Belgian yeast. So it's refreshing tasting. You know, I made sure that this was still on the cool side, cold side, as it came out, instead of waiting for it to warm up like the darker ales. Nice. I'm not saying that I'm a huge Unibroue fan. The things I've been tasting in the sampler pack are not in my usual lineup. As you know, it's IPAs, double IPAs, stouts and porters. Maybe a pale ale now and then. I don't venture into the bottom fermenting world, so to speak. You know, Pilsners, lagers, you know, the Hefeweizens, those that are. Anyway, so that is this particular one. This is Don de Dieu from Unibroue, which rhymes. Unibroue, Don de Dieu. And this is Fred, FR5ED, which rhymes with nothing.